Well, Vic is like devastated about this whole thing. Vic is just,
Well, he's a man of God, though, isn't he?
Vic's mad. Vic is really pissed because what Nick did to Vic is that they raised $250,000 for a GoFundMe that went straight to his attorney. I guess his name was like Ty Barnes or something. And then after the case was done, all that money was gone, and he never like gave him a proper bill. And then on top of that, he owes restitution and legal fees for his people that he sued because of anti-SLAPP laws. Like a normal lawyer would tell you that, hey, this is a very risky case because they have anti-SLAPP laws. They have it where you're basically going to get responsible for the attorney fees if you lose, which it's like the Monograph that's suing him. That's what Nick's hoping for. That's why Nick probably hired his attorney, and he's hoping that he can like sue him for an anti-SLAPP and then cause Monograph to lose a bunch of money. I don't know if he's publicly said that, but I'm guessing that's his only strategy because defamation is hard to prove. And so now Vic is on the hook for hundreds of thousands of dollars, and Nick and Ty Barnes they're not helping him pay for any of that anymore. So, it's just
Ty said because he dropped the ball, he was going to waive all the legal fees.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't owe Ty Barnes any money, but he owes the defendants. So I guess you could say that he was just out about $200,000, which is what it would cost him. But he didn't raise that GoFundMe. Like he got into it with a free $250,000, but now he owes $200,000.
No, he owes $600,000. I want you to understand where Vic is coming from. $600,000, $300,000 to each. To each person.
Oh, okay, yes.
And it's with additional. It adds up to about 600. So when Vic was going to come on your show to talk about this and maybe stand up for his friend Nick, I was like, wow, that's amazing. It's like, this is a man of Christ. This is an amazing guy. And then all of a sudden this stuff comes out, and he went, you know what? Fuck this guy. I'm walking away. I was like, I really feel like Alex. As much as I like Vic, he was looking for an excuse. He was looking for an excuse to just be like, enough with this guy and walk away.
Vic and I were we weren't even arguing, but I was like, Vic has to come on my show, and then all the child neglect, everything it kind of snowballed. And then he's like, Alex, I'm going to work with a crisis management team to try to help my public relations right now. Like, this is very bad. And I'm like, dude, when you type in your name, Vic Mignogna and Nick Rekieta, there's a picture of you on the beach in Hawaii, and there's a picture of you smoking a cigar, drinking wine. And I'm just saying to anybody that's just looking, it looks like you're very close friends with this guy. And then if you Google any article, there's all these articles that come up about like, oh, representing him, yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, dude, you do need to make a public statement about how you stand with Nick. And he's like, well, I don't want to expose him. And Nick's been texting me. And so, like, Nick's still manipulating Vic right now. And I believe that 100%. So, I mean, it's crazy. And Vic is, like, stuck between a rock and a hard place because he does want to say what he wants to say. He has a lot to say, actually, and it's not all good. But he also is, like, just afraid of the negative attention that it brings him because he's already had so much negative attention. He wants to move on from this. And on top of this is inside baseball. And I think I've said this, but Vic can't get mad. Vic's mom watches all this stuff. So
shit.
Yes. So Vic's mom is bugging him about it because Vic's mom watches Nick Rekieta's show, and Vic's mom's seen all this Nick Rekieta stuff. So now Vic's mom is like bugging him, like, did you see Nick? And for Vic, that's annoying. I mean, Vic's very close to his mom, so his mom's telling him about how his friend that got him in this legal trouble is getting arrested for blow, and people are complaining at the church that his kids are smelling bad. Like, it's causing Vic a lot of problems.
Whose kids are smelling bad?
Nick Rekieta's.
Oh, he was neglecting his kids, like, for real?